Genesis is a accelerating chiplet-based SoC design for AI-defined vehicles. The Cadence is collaborating with the ARM on their groundbreaking first-generation compute subsystem CSS for automotive, the ARM Jena CSS. This partnership marks a significant milestone in the automotive industry, enabling the realization of software-defined vehicles (SDVs) as they incorporate more AI-defined features to meet the driver demands. So the leveraging Jena CSS combined with the Cadence automotive chiplet and IP solutions will transform the future of automotive chiplet-based SoC design. So here's how the Cadence is contributing to this exciting venture. The architecture vehicles systems for AI-defined vehicles and beyond. Today we are witnessing a paradigm shift toward a more modular design approach that disaggregates SoC functions into various chiplets, each optimized for a specific functionality. Chiplet offer more modularity, which enables product scalability and customization, which is key for AI-defined vehicles, the next generation of SDVs. So Cadence Helium Virtual and Hybrid Studios enables virtual prototype for S4 system on chips (SoCs), allowing the ARM and the automotive customers to shift left in their software developer process. They gain the benefit of the exceptional performance of ARM Jena CSS compute and software compatibility early the design phase, ensuring a smoother and more efficient development cycle for their software workloads. Helium Studio works with Cadence's Palladium emulation and Protium prototyping solutions to facilitate early software validation using actual SoC hardware on hybrid platforms as designs progress. Helium Studio also enables development with multiple chiplet for automotive and scalable open architecture for embedded edge, SOAFEE compliant software workload bring-up. The Helium platform supports the highest performance native execution software workloads on ARM servers, so resulting in improved turnaround time and near silicon performance of the software workload. This cloud-native execution significantly boosted the productivity of the software team, especially for multi-core software workloads compared to the virtual prototypes based on virtual borders of CPUs. Additionally, Cadence Helium hybrid platform enables software-driven verification with real software workloads and applications, with each marketing leading paradigm emulation and prototyping Protium platforms. These hardware solutions are renowned for their solution performance, superior performance, scalability, and reliability. Solidifying the Cadence position as a leader in the industry. The Cadence Centralized Development Environment, the CDE, provides a unified environment for complex software development and system integration to ARM's customers. So designing with automotive enables EDA flow and automotive-grade IP solutions. Cadence's best-in-class electronic design automation EDA flows are integral to the design process for ARM-based silicon. By leveraging these advanced tools, ARM's customers can successfully create a silicon design based on ARM's architecture and develop high-quality SoCs that meet stringent automotive standards. The result is a faster time to market, which keeps automotive manufacturers competitive. So the ARM Jena CSS combined with Cadence's automotive chiplet and IP solutions are essential for the accelerating chiplet-based SoC design. So this Cadence chiplet IP solutions are built in accordance with the chiplet system architecture CSA, of which Cadence is a key contributor. They also align with the Automotive Chiplet Program, ACP, a collaborative initiative led by the IMEC, where ARM and Cadence play significant roles. As supporting ARM's CSA standard is crucial for facilitating widespread industry adoption of these combined solutions. The Cadence's comprehensive IP portfolio allows customers to quickly integrate automotive-ready IP, including the Universal Chiplet Interconnect Express (UCIe) IP, which enables multi-die chiplet connectivity. The Cadence UCIe IP, which has recently achieved ISO 26262 Aether B certification, enables automotive functional safety of the chiplets. UCIe IP is just one of many automotive-ready IP offerings from Cadence. The 4Cs of the chiplets deliver a reusable platform that speeds time to the market for new solutions through the cost-efficient, and configurable and customizable platform powered by the Cadence ecosystems. So the building with the silicon design and realization services. Cadence's silicon design service and silicon realization services play an important role in helping optimize the overall cost of silicon ownership of the ARM's automotive customers. These services ensure seamless system-level integration, enabling customers to achieve the high performance and reliability in their automotive applications. Seamless cloud to car compatibility for accelerated software development. Recent trends show a shift toward consolidated genre architectures and necessary to address the increase in the complex and performance demands of the modern software-defined vehicles (SDVs). So the ARM Jena CSS is one at the forefront of this trend, provide the computational power required for AI-powered features in advanced driver system ADAS, automotive driving, and in-vehicle infotainment. The Cadence Helium Studio is pivotal in this context, offering a virtual prototype capability that allows automotive engineers to test and validate their design in a virtual environment. This shift left approach accelerated with development process, enabling faster iterations and reducing the risk of the costly design errors. So now the Cadence Helium virtual prototype with the support for Helium models with the debug compatibility and ARM-based servers enable full embedded software development on virtual platform. Thanks to the ARM's instruction set architecture ISA parity. The ISA parity occurs when the ISA in the cloud is identical to the ones used at the edge, specifically on the actual devices or within the vehicles. Especially software developers, this is a game changer because any development work at the done and the cloud on the Omniverse-based AWS graphics processors will have almost exactly the same instruction set on automotive applications and vehicles that are built in on the new ARM Cortex A720AE. So the software is built on the tested in the cloud and deployable at the edge of the vehicle. The tool chains are identical, eliminating the need for cross-compilation or different sets of drivers, resulting in an accelerated development process. The integration with Cadence's Palladium and Protium platform, the hybrid platform, for hybrid emulation, significantly improved the turnaround time for pre- or post-OS software stack, application-level performance, and performance analysis for ARM-based automotive design. This seamless cloud-to-edge compatible allows customers to develop software on virtual prototype in ARM cloud on-premise ARM-based servers deployed afterwards compatible ARM-based edge devices. The Cadence chiplet solutions for the ARM-based solutions also align with the SWAFI initiative, which introduced a new standard for software-defined vehicle chips and interface designs. Jena CSS customers benefit from the pre-verified virtual prototype platform for boosting SOAFI is compliant OS stacks and automotive applications natively or on ARM-based servers. The ARM, the Cadence long-standing the collaboration has produced result with the Cadence receiving the silicon in-house for the Cadence system chiplet that supports the ARM ecosystem. The ARM-based system chiplet reference platform includes processors, system IP, and memory IP with a single package, targeting various verifications like ADAS and robotics. So the ARM customers can now harness the power of the Cadence Centralized Development Environment (CDE) platform designed to facilitate collaborative embedded software engineering through a centrally provisioned automated infrastructure. This platform streamlines development processes, enhancing the efficiency and fostering the innovations. Cadence also offers advanced modeling services for virtual system on chip, SoCs, and virtual system of the system, SOSs, and these services enable high-level architectural exploration and optimizing system performance and validating use cases for OEMs and automotive suppliers. By integrating these capabilities, Cadence empowers automotive semiconductor development with precision and reliability. So the optimization cost of the silicon ownership, the Cadence comprehensive silicon design and the silicon realization services are designed to help the optimization, the cost of the silicon ownership for automotive customers. So by providing support throughout the design and tape-out and production and software bring-up phases, Cadence ensures the customers can achieve seamless system-level integration with deep expertise in handling Jena CSS for customers' applications, and Cadence services can provide automotive manufacturers with best-in-class performance for the ARM ARM architectures while helping to reduce the overall cost and the adopting the advanced technologies. Combining Cadence advanced solution with the ARM Jena CSS represents a significant step forward in the automotive industry towards chiplet-based design. In addition, this partnership aims to enhance and speed up the development of the next generation of the automotive software solutions that can be developed and deployed more rapidly. Learn about the Cadence ARM collaboration like here. And next one is this. The Keysight technology keys to acquire divested assets from the Synopsys and Ansys. The Federal Trade Commission has announced that the Synopsys and Ansys must divest a specific asset to the alleviated antitrust issues linked to their planned $35 billion mergers. The divestiture aims to maintain the healthy competition in various software tool markets, essential for the customer semiconductor and light simulation device design. These tools are crucial in manufacturing products like cars, smartphones, and televisions and cameras. They move to safeguard the consumers from the inflated prices of the high-tech components such as computer chips and LED screens, and the FTC has proposed this order. Synopsys will transfer its optical software tools which aid engineers in designing optical devices and its photonic software tools used for designing the devices that utilize the photons. Ansys will divest its power artist tool designed for early stage power consumption and analysis of the digital chips. The divested assets will be acquired by the Keysight technology, ensuring that the competition remains relevant within the industry, critical to modern technology advancement. This strategy move by the FTC ensures that the product design market continues to thrive and ultimately benefiting everyday consumers. Wall Street analyst forecast. Based on the one-year price targets offered by 11 analysts, the average target price for Keysight Technology Incorporation is $186.37 with a high estimated of $200 and a low estimated of the $156.12. The average target implies an upside of 17.56% from the current price of the $158.54. More detailed estimated data can be found in the Keysight Technologies Incorporation forecast page. Based on the consensus recommendation from the 13 brokerage firms, Keysight Technologies Incorporation average brokerage recommended is currently 2.1, indicating the outperformed status. The rating scale ranges from 1 to 5, where 1 signified a strong buy and 5 denotes sellers. Based on a group focus estimated GF value for Keysight Technology Incorporation, and in 1 year is $166.80, suggesting upside of 5.21% from the current price of the $158.54. GF value is group focus estimated of the fair value the stock should be traded at. It is calculated based on the historical multipliers the stock has traded at previously, as well as past business growth, future estimates of the business performance, and more detailed data can be found the Keysight Technology Incorporation Keys summary page. The Keys key business developed like here, and the plus point, negative point, those are all numbers. Positive point. Keysight Technology Incorporation delivers revenue of $1.3 billion and its earning of the share of $1.7, both exceeding the high end of the guidance. Orders grew 8% overall. This is not a technology. Marvell fiscal 1Q26 financial result. Net revenue at $1.895 billion, up 63% year over year, and $2 billion plus minus 5% expected for next quarter. Summary: Q1 net revenue $1.895 billion, a new record, grew by the 63% year on year. A Q1 gross margin is a 50.3%, GAAP gross margin 9.8%, non-GAAP gross margin. Q1 diluted income per share $0.20, GAAP diluted income per share $0.62, non-GAAP diluted income per share. Marvell Technology has reported financial results for the first quarter of the fiscal year 2026. Net revenue for the first quarter of the fiscal 2026 was $1.895 billion to $20 billion above the midpoint of the company's guidance provided on May 6, 2025. GAAP its net income for the first quarter of the fiscal 2026 was $1.77.9 billion and a $0.220 per diluted share. Non-GAAP net income for the first quarter of the fiscal 2026 was $540 million, or the $0.62 per diluted share. Cash flow from the operations for the first quarter was $332.9 million. Marvell delivered record revenue in the first quarter of this $1.895 billion, a 63% year-on-year increase. We are forecasting the continued strong growth into the second quarter. This momentum is being fueled by the strong AI demand in the data center and data center end market, where our revenue is benefiting from the rapid scaling of the customer silicon programs and robust shipment of our electro-optics product, said Matt Murphy, chairman of the CEO Marvell. As the industry they continue to move toward building custom AI infrastructure, Marvell is uniquely positioned at the center of the transformation. We see our customer silicon business driving strong growth in the second quarter and beyond. We are excited to show that these developments are expanding the opportunity at our upcoming customer AI investors event on June 17th. Customer AI investor event June 17th, 2025. As previously announced in May 6th, 2025, Marvell will host a custom AI investor event streamlined on June 17, 2025, beginning at 10 p.m. Pacific time. This special event will feature presentation from the chairman and CEO Matthew Murphy, one of members of the execution team, and a broad cross-section of the Marvell's engineering leader. The program will highlight advances in Marvell's technology platforms, which is enabling the next gen of the custom AI infrastructure. So we engage into the deep dive in the technology, and the event will include a market-focused sections with updated expanding opportunity for customer silicon, including Marvell's long-term market share goal. Following the presentation, the live Q&A session will provide investors and analysts the opportunity to engage directly with the company's leadership. The questions can be submitted in real time using the Submit Questions link in the live event window. The live cast will be also served to the event section of the Marvell's Investor Relationship website. A replay will be made available following the event. Second quarter of fiscal, GA's diluted the EPS. Okay. So, okay. How Cadence is powering the greener semiconductor innovation. Balancing innovation and sustainability in semiconductor manufacturing. On May 13th, 2025. And the data center and digital transformation and the expansion of the AI are driving up to the demand for semiconductors, but there is a substantial environmental cost for a long time. Long-term sustainability issues with the West with production and the energy intensive manufacturing must be resolved. For smartphones, as artificial intelligence systems, semiconductors drive model innovation, yet their manufacturers have an inventor impact. The industry may have resources and cut down on waste and use less energy for incorporating sustainability design and manufacturers. Sustainable development requires incorporation environment impacting E into the conventional power, performance, area, cost, PPAC of the model early on. There is a growing movement in employing the recycled materials, optimizes fabrication method, and reduces energy use. The industry is moving toward the greener future because of the innovations like adaptive power management and energy efficient architecture, which provide excellent performance while lowering the carbon footprint. The IMEC SSD program. Sustainability in semiconductor production has long been a priority for IMEC, for the top-dependent nanoelectronics research and development center in the world. In order to address the urgent environmental issues associated with the production of advanced semiconductors, the Sustainable Semiconductor Technologies Systems (SSTS) program, led by ITEC, united the remarkable coalitions of the major players in the industry, government agency, academic institutions, and important associations. Cadence is pleased to have joined the innovative program as the first electronic design automation ED partner with the use of the Cadence cutting-edge design tools, and this collaboration representing the crucial first step toward creating a safe data sharing platform that permits access to the IMEC natural data. This feature enables engineers and designers to incorporate environmental factors from the outset of the design process and make it well-informed decision. Integrating the sustainability into the core of the semiconductor innovation is a dividend in the evident goal. How the Cadence and IMAG benefit in the industry. This Cadence and IMAG will be reinventing the design mindset through this collaboration, making the sustainability a primary motivators throughout the design process. Since the life cycle analysis is now usually completed after the product is designed, any necessary modifications to the process or bill of the material will cause the project time frame will be to be delayed by many months. Designers can proactively assess the environment impact and their choices during the design phase when it counts most using the cadence shift left process. Arkel Lagunarsson, Program Director of the Sustainable Semiconductor Technology and Systems (SSTS) at IMEC, stated, "Welcoming the Cadence as the first ED partner in our SSTS program marks a significant milestone in valorizing our data and ensuring the sustainability is embedded at the heart of the semiconductor innovation." The Cadence leadership in the sustainable innovation. This collaboration strengthens the Cadence standing as a world leader in environmental friendly innovation. We are taking the decisive steps to support our commitment to attain net zero greenhouse gas emissions by 2040. Cadence is laying the groundwork for a sustainable, effective, and technologically sophisticated semiconductor ecosystem by creating generative AI and digital twin technologies, acquiring business, and that promote sustainable innovation strategically, and providing tool solutions that tackle present and future environmental issues. Okay, next one is the Global Foundries announced a $60 million US chip production span. Striking spending boom follows demand from the domestic customers. GF announced it outpaces its annual construction spend by 10 times. The Global Foundries has announced new plans for dedicated $16 billion to expanding its U.S. chip production. The large contract chip maker in the U.S., GlobalFoundries, announced the decision in response to the unmet demand in the U.S. for the local clients such as Apple or the Qualcomm. The GlobalFoundries specified at a $13 billion for the funds will go towards expanding the company's existing the New York and the Vermont fab, with the remaining $3 billion dedicated to research in the advanced packaging and other new technologies. The company claimed that carving out the lucrative niches in the chip-making world, such as the research of the photonic chips or the use of the gallium nitride, the GaN in chips. And the $60 billion commitment from the GlobalFoundries is a major change in the transition for the company, which has spent around $1.4 billion every year for the past 5 years on the new plants and equipment. Compare this Intel's annual construction budget of $14 billion in 2024 and the years prior. You may also like the next. Let's continue. The new CEO of the Brain appointed to the position to the February this year makes no claims about when the new fund will be spent, and being preferred the same flexibility in the face of the endorsement from the high-profile clients including Apple and Qualcomm and General Motors. The Brain seemingly views GlobalFoundries as well positioned in the face of the much market and in chip industry insecurity promoted by the heavy tariffs consistently being issued from the White House. Supply security matters, said Brain in the interview, claimed that GlobalFoundries clients are looking for more local production and to reduce dependence on suppliers that have manufacturing concentrated in the one location. So back after the last quarter is the the likely big-time-based TSMC and the largest contract for chip fab in the world, which concurrently holds over 50% market share. Comparatively, GlobalFoundries approximately 5% market share and the inability to produce chips below the each 12 LP plus process node compared to the TSMC 10 nanometer would make it seems ill-positioned to be throwing the meaningful digs at the TSMC. So the GlobalFoundries reliance on the legacy process nodes is still a profitable existence thanks to the AI boom seen in the enterprise spending. Jabrin claimed the most recent announcement is a strategic response to the explosive growth in artificial intelligence seen in recent years. GlobalFoundries' fab market seems largely reliant on the low power consumption of each legacy chips, a key concern for enterprise client as a data center. Power grew beyond 100 megawatt. So how this $16 billion commitment manifests is yet to be seen, thanks to GlobalFoundries and now entrenchment in the U.S. and its commitment to its plant expansion rather than a new construction. It is thankfully highly unlikely that a company will pull Foxconn and completely abandon its commitment, and in the insecurity and untrustworthiness of the barrage of the tariff announcement, however, may lead to the timescale of these projects being pushed back later and later as time goes. The following times to Hardware and Google News to get our up-to-date news and analysis and reviews in your feeds. Make sure to click the follow buttons. Okay, thank you for your time. See you next time.